As a wise man once said, "Come along with me, and the butterflies and bees. We can wander through the forest and do so as we please." As you can clearly see, it was talking about our trip. As New York is a concrete jungle, our destination is a forest. A concrete forest, as I would like to call the city of Paris. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's first get to the airport. I got to the airport 2 hours early, and it was way too early because I'm the only one here with 2 other people in the whole airport, and I already did the security checks, so now I'm just waiting for 2 hours. Welcome to the empty airport of Olbia. While we wait, I looked for some nice facts about Paris, some random ones. It was born as a Roman city with another name, as most cities in this area. It is said not to have any stop sign, and traffic relies only on right-of-way, which is quite weird. But that's not the only confusing fun fact about the city. In this article, published on the 4th of October of 1920, an engineer by the name of M. Jacopozzi came up with the idea to confuse the enemy bombers by building a fake Paris. This of course relates to World War I, and this guy's idea was to build fake buildings, fake train stations, fake trains as well, to confuse German bombers and to have them bomb a fake city rather than actual Paris. But now enough with the fun facts. Let's get to Paris. I took the metro from the airport, and then once I met my friends, we went to grab something for lunch. A friend that lives in Paris suggested we'd go try a Bouillon, which serves French cuisine for a cheap price. And so I just Google Mapped it and found this Pharamond. It was cheap, and there was quite a bit of French cuisine, but it wasn't great. Maybe because it was quite a touristic one, but we tried. After lunch, we went straight to the Airbnb to leave our backpacks. And after that, straight to the d'Orsay Museum. And 2 trains later, here we are. This was probably what the German bombers in World War I saw. And this was probably their faces when they realized they got tricked. After the d'Orsay Museum, we realized that since it was a Friday, the Louvre would be open until 7 p.m. So we decided to take a walk in that direction and enjoy the masterpieces the Louvre has to offer. While we walk in the direction of the Louvre, I'll talk to you about this beautiful river, the Seine. This river has not been this clean all the time. It was usually very dirty, but it got cleaned during the 2024 Paris Olympics. Then we walked in this extremely windy park. I tried to cut the biggest camera movements. At the Louvre, we saw a lot of masterpieces, like the Mona Lisa. Here you can see one of the earliest code of law in human history, the Code of Hammurabi. But this, in my opinion, was the coolest thing at the Louvre. After that, we got lost. But not only we found the exit, we found McDonald's. I only ordered things that are exclusive to the French menu. They weren't great, but in all honesty, the chicken wrap was quite cheap and it was real chicken, so I can't complain. It was also surprising that the drinking cups and the fries box were reusable. Then we went to see the Eiffel Tower, that had the bat signal on for some reason. As you can see, my brother wasn't impressed. But then, the Eiffel Tower lit up in front of our eyes, and my brother was now impressed. My friend instead was a little less impressed. But let me tell you, I did care, and so I took way too many videos of it. So let's skip to outside of the bus. This not only was a beautiful view of the tower, but we also saw a guy with a grape cart that got escorted out by the police and got both his Nutella and crepe butter thrown into the trash. He was probably not complying to sanitary regulations. So if you go to Paris, do not buy crepes on the streets. Then we took a little walk and a bus to get back to the Airbnb. And here we are in the Airbnb.
Okay.
Let's go. Welcome to the second day of our trip. The first thing we did was going to get breakfast in the center of Paris, but you'll see that in another dedicated video. We then went to the Arc de Triomphe. If you're European and under 26, it's free. We're going up the Arc de Triomphe. I mean a stair. There's a word map with all the arches. Andiamo in Iran. We're going up the terrace. Paris from the top was beautiful, but let's get back down. It's also my brother's birthday in 2 days, so I got him a present at the gift shop. It's something like a Lego, but with mini blocks, like very, very small blocks. of this thing. If you wanna see it built, we built it together on a YouTube short that is already in the channel. And of course, since we were nearby, we went back to the Eiffel Tower during the day. We then tried Gallettes at a famous spot called Au Petit Grec. They were cheap, full and very good. And our next stop will be the Pantheon. But first, there's some kind of smoke coming out of the sewers. This guy was a French politician who's responsible for the abolition of the death penalty in France. He died in 2024 and got added to the Pantheon recently. He was in the same chamber as people who died in the late 1700s. After the Pantheon, we went to see Notre, which was still under renovation after the 2019 fire that burned the cathedral's roof. Then we went to a Starbucks and they misspelled my name, and although I like singing, my brother's not Mika.
Strasbourg, Saint-Denis. Strasbourg, Saint-Denis.
On our way to the metro station. At 8 AM on the third day, we had a train leaving Paris. This train brought us to the next destination, which you'll see in the next video. Hope you enjoyed this one. Cheers!